Hey Scorpio, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. It's been a while. I am back now. I had to take a break. I had some stuff to do. But we're gonna see what you need to know right now. I'm using the Angelarium Oracle of the Fallen, and then we'll use the Labyrinth Tarot to get the details. Alright, what does Scorpio need to know right now? And right now can just be when you're watching this. Ooh, interesting. You have Azazel, the Angel of Sacrifices. It's quite a popular one, actually. So it's a new oracle deck for me. So we're gonna look in the book and see if there's anything juicy for you. The book is not alphabetical, so bear with me. All right. So the domain here is trust, blame, and punishment. To see this card is to know that there is a higher purpose calling to you. It asks you what you are willing to sacrifice to achieve your goals. There's a wisdom in attempting to find these answers, but there's a folly in fetishizing one's own self-destruction. Compromise is needed to not lose too much in pursuit of a righteous cause. That's interesting. It's like the detriment of too much sacrifice here. I mean, you are Scorpio, you are pretty good at destruction. It's not straight. Alright, so we have the Six of Swords here. It's kind of, moving on to greener pastures in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes assisted, sometimes not assisted. Well, I do kind of like this here because it looks like with these two cards here, it looks like you're moving away from some kind of grief about something. Oh, so moving away from that sadness or grief, whatever it is going to be of key importance here. We have the Ace of Swords. And there's a huge element of truth that needs to be discovered here. Now, this could be a truth about ways that you kind of destroy yourself in a way. There's some risk. I'm feeling a kind of a growing feeling of risk factors here. It almost feels like I don't know, gambling in a way. So we have the Chariot here. So if you are worried about the outcome of whatever this is, you do have a card of victory here. The Chariot, it's usually a card of victory. Um, the thing here, though, with the chariot is you've got to be in balance between your dark and your light. You you can't go overboard in any one way. You know what I mean? Like you need to be kind of even keeled. And I'm seeing here that there's a tendency for you to lean to one side. Oh, do you hear that thunder? I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but it's storming outside, and that was a big old thunder. Okay, so we have the sun here, and it's kind of telling me here to just like Scorpio, keep your head up. Like, remember that there is sunshine. Remember that things can get better. You know? Yeah, you do know. We have the High Priestess. Of course, you know this. It's like you're so. I don't know. It almost seems like, just like your sign in general, there's a lot of darkness associated with it, but it's not 100% dark. You know what I mean? Like it's not 100% darkness. You are absolutely capable of seeing the light in something or being positive about something, but again, you can be even keeled about it. It's like you can acknowledge it. I think that you are a lot smarter than people give you credit for sometimes, Scorpio. But again, if that's something that, you feel also, just don't, I wouldn't let it go to your head because that could be to your detriment. So here we have Sariel, the angel of the waning moon. And I like that there's an owl here because we were just talking about how smart you are. All right, let's look in the book. God, it feels like this is taking forever. Here we go. All right, so the domain here is patience, hunger, and observation. So with hunger comes the claws of desperation. If you have drawn this card, it should be a sign that you're waiting for something. Though your mind wanders, a single shard remains fixed, focused, and waiting. What is at the root of your fixation? Without answering this question, you may be unable to control the part of you that obsesses over that fixation. So, speaking of obsessing over a fixation, that is kind of related to this sacrificing too much for something, like taking a bigger risk than you should be taking with something. And it's because you're fixated. So why are you fixated? I'm just getting this feeling like there's something that you want that you think will make your life so much better, like, the shining sun or whatever. And you're willing to risk more than what that thing is worth, or something of that sort. So it's kind of like kind of turning into a be careful reading for you. All right, so yeah, it does have to do with your own fulfillment. There's something that you think is going to just be this ultimate fulfillment. Ooh. So, You've been here before, Scorpio. You've done this before. So what happened? What happened last time? You've done something like this before. You've taken that risk and you've put in a lot for something. Did it work out? I'm wondering. That's something you need to analyze here. We've got the King of Swords coming out. And really it's the first people card that's coming out. So this is kind of you. These are things that you are either analyzing right now, thinking about, or should. And the Angel of the Wasting Moon, or the Waning Moon, the Waning Moon, is asking a question of you. Why so fixated? So this is you thinking about it. And it's interesting that it's coming out right underneath the Sword of Truth. So you're being asked to really find the truth, the correct answer to that question. It can only help you, right? More thunder. All right, so here, this is the Jack of Cups, and it's kind of like you need to be willing to receive the answer. Because the answer can't come from like a download or in meditation or, like a sign from the universe, something of that sort, but you need to be willing to receive it. So I'm taking this Six of Cups, I'm kind of taking this here as a sign for you to to get your home affairs in order. It's not the most common interpretation of that card. A lot of time it's, nostalgia or thinking about stuff when you were a kid or whatever, but it's, it can be a card of gift giving, but you can't give gifts to other people when you don't have your own home front in shape. You know what I mean? It's about taking care of your own personal things first. Here we go. And then we have the World. So it's almost like there's a new cycle waiting for you, Scorpio. And it's like, and I say waiting for you because it doesn't feel like you're gonna, if you don't do something in time, you're gonna miss it. It may not be so much timed by astrological things or oh, you have 30 days or you have until the next full moon or blah, blah. It's not something like that. It's something that's waiting for you. It's yours. It is a cycle. It's a new thing, right? But it's like you have to take these steps first. You need to answer that question. You need to find the answer to that question. And I feel like the answer to that question is going to help you a lot with taking risks and managing your emotions and maybe getting some, obviously getting some insight on some kind of fixation you have. All right, so Scorpio, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time.